Well, as we close out the weekend, we are beginning to get into a very wet pattern for us, really for the next several days. And what's going to initially start some of the afternoon showers and storms that we will see today is all of this moisture. Using our water vapor imagery here, you can see a lot of cloud cover, the grays, the blues, the white. This is this boundary that is sitting across the southeast. And this is going to spark a few afternoon showers and storms today. But really at any point in the day, we could see an isolated shower, but especially midday, afternoon, and evening, we do begin to see a few of these showers and storms begin to push on through. Now we are looking at a little bit more cloud cover. This will drop our temperatures a few degrees cooler than yesterday. So low to mid 80s for most of us today, a little bit of a break from the heat and the humidity. And it looks like overall the severe weather threat is going to be on the low side. Still, of course, that potential like any summertime day, but it's definitely going to be a little bit less than yesterday. But as we get into the evening, notice we're still seeing a few afternoon showers and storms still continuing on. These will gradually break apart into the overnight, but we're not done with the rain just yet. We're watching two different systems that are going to be impacting the moisture that we see across the Carolinas and northeast Georgia. That stalled front, that's going to be one of the features, but our next one is Fred. Still remnants of Fred at this point, not getting organized just enough to become a tropical depression or storm like it was previously, but it's becoming a little bit more organized, and we're going to still see it meander over the Gulf waters, and that warmer water helping to fuel the energy for Fred as it approaches landfall late Monday into early Tuesday, really anywhere from the panhandle of Florida to the Alabama coast as it lifts northward into Alabama and Georgia anywhere from Tuesday to Wednesday, but we'll start to see some of these impacts even sooner than that. And notice that the main cone here still has Fred a little bit further to our west. Does not mean we won't see that direct impact even here, as we'll see a lot of wraparound moisture, and this will really help to bring in the rain the next few days. So looking at the setup, this is that stalled front just to our north, and you can see Fred pushing right along the coast here. So we get into Monday and late Monday night. Lifts north into Alabama and Georgia. Notice all the moisture already starting to spread across Georgia and into the Carolinas. And as this front and Fred kind of combine, they sort of get absorbed into one another. And this still produces heavy amounts of rain across our area Monday through Wednesday. So this will certainly be a time period that you'll want to remain weather aware, as we will pick up quite a bit of rain for some areas. Now the models are not in complete agreement. Overall though, I'm thinking 2 to 4, maybe 2 to 5 inches of rain expected over the next few days. So this could cause some localized flooding. So definitely something to really remain weather aware, not just the next few days, even as we get into later on this week, as we're still tracking the tropics. Following Fred, we still have Tropical Storm Grace. Still at about 40 miles per hour, pushing over some of the same areas that Fred just moved through, approaching San Juan right now. It looks to likely push over Hispaniola, so the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Pretty good agreement at that point, but notice once it gets to Cuba, the models aren't in complete agreement at that point, but it looks like it'll slowly work its way towards the Gulf sometime late next week. So definitely going to be a system that we're going to keep all eyes on once we get past Fred. So the most immediate threat is, of course, Fred, Monday through Wednesday, but even today we will see a few scattered afternoon showers and storms. The rain really picks up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It does drop our temperatures, but we could see some localized flooding during that time frame, and the rain sticks around through Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend as our temperatures do gradually get a little bit closer to where we should be this time of year, but definitely a rainy week in store for us.